Another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're doing Black Panther 2018 review here on this channel here. So yeah, but Black Panther actually recently the movie, which came out back in 2018, recently, or when I'm recording this recently, but when you guys are seeing it's not recent, but in February they had their anniversary for when it came out, which was 3 years ago in 2018. So yeah. Uh, Before the video starts, I want to say rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Truly one of my favorite actors. Even before his tragic passing. Yeah. Um, yeah. So Black Panther honestly has to be one of my favorite solo movies in the MCU. At least top three, at least. I really enjoy it. For many different reasons and stuff. In my opinion, this is like a honest 10 out of 10 movie. I simply do not see anything wrong with it. I've seen actually frequently on like stuff like social media and stuff. I've been seeing that this movie gets a lot of people like it and do not like it. Uh, and again, it's your opinion. My opinion is it's a really good movie. I really enjoy it. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people say they don't like it or something out of nowhere. Like 2019, 2020, I saw a lot of people liking it, but like recently, people have been saying how it's like a bad movie and all this. So I didn't understand that, but yeah, it's whatever. Um, I just scrolled down by accident, so my apologies on that. I am recording this as like a screen recorder on something, so yeah. Um, yeah, let's just get into this now. So, three things I liked about the movie, or I don't know if I'll continue that format, but yeah. Some things I liked about the movie. Music was on point. I like the score. The score was well as like music with singing in it. I guess you would call it. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it. I know score is more of like no singing, kind of what played when the character comes in or whatever. Uh, or whatever, like something like that. Or like it's usually played in the kind of like the background, and then like songs are just with singing or rapping or whatever. So yeah, uh, I really enjoyed that. The acting was really good. I really thought the acting was really good. I thought they all did a really good job. And number three is the story. The story was really good. And the villain. The villain was on point. Um, some things maybe I would change. Um, it's hard to say honestly. There's nothing really I wouldn't change would change honestly. I think it was perfect. Um, like it doesn't tell the origin story of Black Panther, but that's not the point of this movie. If you're curious about learning the origin story and stuff like that, I would definitely tell you to go check out Civil War. It doesn't tell his origin story indefinite, but it does tell you how he becomes Black Panther kind of thing. But it's more of just like his father dying and him taking the mantle. But it does work as kind of like an origin story because it does tell the origin of the Black Panther, not T'Challa. Black Panther, the suit or whatever, and Wakanda and stuff. So yeah, that was really good. Well done. Ryan Coogler did a very good job. I think he really did a good job. Uh, yeah. Again, with acting, I think Chadwick Boseman played Black Panther really well. I can't imagine anyone else being Black Panther beside him. Just he did a really good job in this role. Same with like uh sorry, Michael B. Jordan did a really good job. Really, he did a really good job. Honestly, like you really felt um not good, but like you really felt like you understood his character. At least I did. And you kind of understand like what he has some kind of relation, uh, or not relation. Sorry. Like some people could maybe relate to this movie a little bit, especially a lot of like stuff that goes on in the world currently and stuff. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah, and the other cast as well, like Lupita Nong, and then there's like Diana Guerrera, who plays Okoye. I know I just mispronounced those names by accident. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah. Then Lydia Wright played a good. She did a really good job in Shuri's role as well, and I really Daniel Kaluuya's character Wakabi was pretty well done, man. Pretty good. Same with like Winston Dookie did a good job playing M'Baku, and Martin Freeman played Everett K. Ross. He was pretty good as well. And the list, there's a lot of like good good actors in this movie. I must say, like I like all the characters in this movie to some certain degree. Yeah, like I enjoy all characters in this movie. There's no one I would say I disliked in this movie. I think they all did a good job. Everybody did a good job. Um, yeah, and also the story. The story was just brilliant. Like it's it was pretty much like an origin story, but it wasn't at the same time. I really like the way Ryan Coogler did it, especially, or whoever wrote the story or whatever. I really like the way they wrote it, especially because it's holding the origin pretty much, and it's also making it more action and just an awesome movie. Yeah. Uh, I gotta say, one of my favorite parts is probably when he comes back. I think it was awesome. I think that part was really good, and like the final kind of final battle. It wasn't like the Killmonger versus Black Panther one. It was the one, yeah, pretty much when T'Challa revealed he wasn't dead. I thought that was really good and really well done, especially with like the music. Um, yeah, it was really good. I think Daniel Kaluuya play is really good. Like he's really talented in my opinion. In the story, I think he's a very underrated character in Wakabi. I think he's very underrated. I hope he comes back. We know he's not dead, but I hope he comes back at least in the second one, maybe, or even like I don't know, maybe in the Wakanda show or something. I really enjoy him. I think Daniel Kaluuya is a really good actor. He's got to be at least my top 15 favorite actors at the moment. He's really good. He was good in Get Out. I have yet to see Judas and the Black Messiah, but I definitely think I'll check it out. And I've been hearing that he's did a really good job in that role. And like he definitely is a very underrated actor, but yeah, that's besides the point. We're talking about Black Panther here. Um, yeah. The action scenes were really well done as well. Uh, Another thing I would kind of change. I found one thing is probably the fact at the end. It really doesn't matter to me, but in the end, when Black Panther's versing the I don't know what I think you call it Golden Jaguar or Killmonger, but pretty much when they're fighting each other, there's a bit too much CGI for my liking. I just felt like that whole scene was just pretty much CGI. I mean, I know when they take off their helmet, it's not really CGI, but a lot of just I don't know if it was just in terms of technology. There's just a bit too much CGI for me in that part. Uh, I know why they did it and stuff. They had to kind of do it for like the train moment and stuff. But yeah, I wish they could have done something else on that. A little bit less, maybe. Yeah, that's what I just think about that. Uh, but I perfectly understand why. Um, Another thing would probably. I know a lot of people were saying how there wasn't too much Golden Jaguar for them or whatever, And if you don't know who that is, it's Killmonger in his suit. I just want to make that clear. But yeah, there wasn't enough for them, and they were like, ah, I wish they were. But personally, I had no problem with the amount of screen time he got. I much rather see Killmonger, not Golden Jaguar. Much rather see again Killmonger. I think the inclusion of Ross in it, and I'm not talking about Thunderbolt Ross or whatever his name is, the one from Civil War and Hulk and whatever. I'm talking about the guy from Everett K. Ross, if you know who that is. Yeah, I think the inclusion of him was really good. I think he was a good inclusion. If he was removed from the story, I don't think it would be as good, or it would be a little bit less good, but it'd still be a good story. But yeah, I think the inclusion of him is just more better. Uh, yeah, just because it kind of brings an outsider's view of Wakanda, and not just everyone being in there as Wakanda and stuff like that. Um, yeah, we talked about the acting, characters. Villain was really good, and yeah, this is just an all-around great movie. If I were to say to watch a movie, I definitely recommend watching this movie. This movie is really good. I would say I would give this honestly, definitely, uh, probably a 9 point, or actually I'll give it a 10 out of 10, or a 9.5 out of 10. This movie is just really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.